and auction houses. But legitimate dealers aren't the only ones making money. Mike Cedar is here to tell us about the flip side of coin collecting. Mike?
Well, Jen, if you think you can get rich easily investing in coins, you're fooling yourself. Not everyone's on the level. There are hundreds of dealers and graders out there just waiting to rip you off. They'll talk you into paying thousands of dollars for a bunch of worthless coins. Investing in rare coins seems like money in the bank. How can you lose when you've got cash in hand? Well, all that glitters is not gold. Authorities shut down this boiler room operation in Long Island, New York, alleging the company ripped people off for over $100,000 in overpriced rare coins.
Please open the door.
Experts say it's a common fraud that gives coin collecting a bad name.
The problem is that the coins will be sold to the consumers for 2 to 3 times their actual market value.
The rare coin industry is a totally unregulated industry. We don't have Big Brother looking over the shoulder of the coin merchant saying, you have to grade this coin that way and you have to disclose this to the consumer.
Grading determines the value of the coin, and because it's subjective, the process is often abused. The grade is determined by the condition of the coin, the number of people interested in it, and the amount of coins available. At reputable grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, several graders evaluate each piece. A consensus is reached, and the coin receives its final grade. But fraudulent graders often give poor quality coins a high grade. And as John Federero found out, even a well-graded coin can be sold for inflated prices by fast-talking telemarketers. He says an over-the-phone salesman for a company called Oak Tree Numismatics told him not to worry. Coins are a safe investment.
Basically, he told me an opportunity to invest in foreign coins or world coins. And basically, I could get more for my money at that point, and the foreign coin market was more in its infancy at that period of time. And that risk of loss of any initial investment would be minimal.
It sounded like a good deal to John, so he took the salesman's advice and invested about $10,000. A few months later, John started to think a little differently.
Usually Charlie would always make, always try and call and try and sell more coins to me, maybe on a monthly basis, and the call stopped, and then the letters stopped.
He found out later the Federal Trade Commission had filed suit against Oak Tree for deceptive promotions.
The FTC charged that they were selling rare coins, primarily foreign gold coins, as very high return, high yield investments with little or no risk. In fact, they were selling the foreign gold coins at sometimes up to 7 or 8 times the actual market value of the coins.
It's not just the currency that's being scrutinized. Oak Tree's literature contains claims the FTC has openly criticized, like use of the Solomon Brothers Index. While many coin companies use the index to lure investors, officials say it's misleading in this context because it only tracks 20 very rare coins. As for Oak Tree's claim of trading sight unseen, many coin buyers say that while dealers are willing to sell coins sight unseen, they're rarely willing to buy them that way, which can leave you with a pile of uncashable coins.
They are sophisticated scams. It's hard for consumers to know who they're dealing with and whether or not they're going to be ripped off in the deal. The brochures that are provided are very slick, very nice sales materials.
Oak Tree settled with the FTC by agreeing to pay back nearly $3 million to injured investors who purchased the company's foreign coins. But Oak Tree still denies the FTC's allegations. Although company officials declined to be interviewed by Steals and Deals, in a statement from their lawyer, they said, Oak Tree stands committed to its customers. It tried unsuccessfully to bid on and buy comparably graded items. Even the FTC experts were unable to supply such coins in quantity. Prices in the coin market generally are in a decline. But John says the price of his coins dropped dramatically after the FTC investigation.
I paid over $1,000 for a ruble, which was graded at an MS-66, which is what they would say is a very good grade. And at which time, after the Federal Trade Commission had come in, I get one of these in the mail that basically says Russian rubles, $99. I feel that I was misled. I was always told that there was a market out there, and apparently it doesn't seem that there is.
Because Oaktree settled with the FTC, the company is still able to sell its coins. But John says they're not getting any more of his money.
It's almost like, oh, we're sorry, we just robbed you, but would you like to do business with us again? I'm a little leery about trusting someone that's proven to be very dishonest in the past.
Well, Oaktree is expected to finish paying into the Consumer Redress Fund in June. That's when John will find out how much money he'll get back from his bad investment. Jan?
Well, Mike, it seems like there's so many coin dealers out there. How do you pick a reputable one?
Well, it's tough. You have to do a lot of research. The first rule of thumb is get a second opinion before you spend any money at all. But you should also do a lot of research on the salesperson, on the business, and on the product. The more information you have, the more likely you are to ask the right questions and to wait, to hold off. That's the big part.
And to watch those offers that are often run on TV.
Yeah, that's right. You should be very leery of anything that offers you more than looks like it is reasonable. So.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
Yeah.